How's it going, everybody? It's Mr. Angry Eyes bringing you guys another NECA review for Gotham City Comics and Collectibles in downtown Mesa. Today we got the Bob Ross clothed figure. He's going to come with 3 brushes, his palette, and the stand. Now, I'm going to start off with saying that if you don't already have some of these stands from NECA or similar, I definitely recommend them. But as you can see with this figure, they put the peg holes on the bottom finally. Now I say finally because this is the first clothed figure that I've gotten that has the peg holes on the feet. So the Trick or Treat Sam did not get that. Go ahead and set him back. Nor did we get that with the Karate Kid Johnny figure. So sometimes those can be a pain trying to display them. Now with that being said, we'll get into the review. So as I mentioned, you get a few accessories with this one. With this one, you definitely get more than the Johnny or the Trick or Treat Sam. And the price point was the same. So that's a plus, I guess. The backdrop for this one was real nice. Put it behind him and then we'll set it right in front of him. But this is his styles of paintings if you're not familiar with Bob Ross. So he joined the military when he was like 18 years old in like 1961 or something like that. And when he left the military, he took a vow of never being aggressive again. And so that's why he's like really soft-spoken, really polite, really respectful kind of sounding guy. So yeah, we'll check out the paintbrushes now. Got this one here. Now NECA did a nice job with the detail on the brushes, nice little paint accents on it. There you go, maybe you can see a little better there. They also included this one. It's more like a blade. Now if you're familiar with the show, you'll really like these brushes because you can see the difference in like the brush. See how it's got like the paint resting on top there. So that's when he's like, you know, painting the mountains and such. Bring the stand into, take a look at the stand. There's the bucket. The bucket is not hollow, but it does come out of the stand nice and easy. Now there's a bit of overpaint, which is to be expected. Now the quality of the painting on the canvas here looks incredible. It's really cool in person. All those happy little trees. Now, I mean, a small detail that I noticed, but was really cool, was that little adjustment knob right there. Something that, like, when I saw it, I kind of laughed because I wasn't expecting NECA to do something like that, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's got to be there if it's going to be to scale, right? Go ahead and set that back. And we'll take a look at the figure itself now. Now the palette, I was really impressed with this. Check out the depth of the paint on the palette. And as you can see, you got his fingers coming in, holding it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it looks like there's actually paint on there. It's pretty cool. It's not just like, you know, flat painted on. Looks like there's actually paint been added. The sculpt in his hands look nice. I like the way he grips the brush. Camera's focusing on his face. Now I kind of wish they would have put a little bit more gray in his hair and beard. You know, maybe just a little bit more accents here and there. But it still looks good. Shirt. Now sometimes with the shirts on some of the cloth figures, they come out real baggy or really tight. I feel like this one's actually the right fit. If you look at his arm there, I feel like that's like a good accurate portrayal right there, especially if you pose them out like this. Man, this stand is saving my life right now. I mean, you think I'm struggling, but I can't imagine if I didn't have that stand right now. But yeah, I would say I'm pretty happy with the clothes. I mean, even the jeans. Take a side look at them. The back, it's not too baggy. There's not like a whole lot of excess hanging out. I mean, it looks like a actual person wearing a shirt tucked in, kind of, as close as you can probably get with the figure. And then again, on the arm right here, it's not all baggy hanging over. It looks like it's a proper fit, like he rolled it up, looks pretty screen accurate. Not sure if I'm missing a button here, in here. If you do pick this up, let me know in the comments how many buttons you got, because on mine I'm only counting two buttons. His boots also, check those out. Those are nicely sculpted too. So yeah, I'll probably be using this guy to make some pretty funny pictures. I might have him trimming bonsai trees with Mr. Miyagi. I mean, he might be getting into some squabbles with predators. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's a pretty cool looking figure. He'll go well with the rest of the NECA collection I got going. If you're a fan of Bob Ross, I think that this does him justice. It does his painting justice, especially with the canvas painting that they include. I really like that. Let me see if I can get it to focus a lot better. There we go. Oh, sorry. So yeah, the detail on there is really nice. Yeah, my only, and it's not really that big of a downside. I wouldn't even call it so much of a downside. It's just I feel like maybe a little bit more gray in his beard and hair. That's all. Otherwise, I'm thoroughly impressed with the fit of the clothes, honestly. Because one of the things that I've noticed, as I mentioned, with clothes fitting loose. Let's take a look at the NECA Sam. Oh, he just fell back. You can actually turn the head, and he's got a good fit to him too. Because it's a removable sack. So it's pretty cool. I mean, the way how that one fit, I would say that one's a proper fit too. My only example of an improper fit would probably be the Johnny. And the suit itself is good. I just wish there was a tighter fit on his hood here. This just kind of fits him like a hoodie, real loose. I mean, if you watch the movie, the original one, it's actually pretty tight on them. So I'm actually happy with the Bob Ross compared to that one. How it looks like a proper fit around him. Not to say I don't like the Johnny. I still love this figure. Still one of my favorites. He's actually missing his cassette tape. It probably fell somewhere around here. So yeah, this has been a review from Mr. Angry Eyes for Gotham City Comics. Check us out. We just got these in at the shop. Yeah, there's not much else.